Hello, ladies and gentlemen and friends, and welcome to this new edition of Sartorial Talks. Today, we're going to speak about French flair. We're going to speak about French creativity. We're going to speak about the work of this gentleman, Alexis Lafont, the founder and soul of Caulaincourt. If you are following this channel, or if you are into luxury shoes, high-level shoes, shoes with a strong personality, you know the work of Alexis Lafont Caulaincourt. And I decided to invite Alexis today not to speak specifically about his shoes. Of course, when Alexis is around, we're going to ultimately speak always somehow about shoes and shoemaking. But what I like into the work of Alexis is that this gentleman has really a universe, an aesthetic universe, and he's trying from his basic work, that is to say the core of his business, creating exceptional shoes. He's trying to do collaborations and partnerships with iconic houses in terms of, we're going to see that, in terms of silk, in terms of material, in terms of design, and you will see this is very interesting. This is why I'm speaking about the French flair. You'll see it's going to be quite international, but it's coming from the head and the soul of somebody from France, and we wanted to just share with you how fun the sartorial art can be sometimes, how exciting and creative can be the fact of dressing up. Because, you know, in our community, sometimes there's a kind of a received idea. People say, the people who like the suits and the tie, they are very conformist. They are a little bit tight ass. You understand?
And then you got a pink...
exactly.
Yeah,
But this is why you're here at this table. We want to show you that not only dressing well, even in a classic style, can be fun, can be inspiring, but can also have a touch of creativity, because when you wear something, you say something. Never forget that. And we believe with Alexis that it's also a way to say something about who you are or about what you don't want to show of yourself. So it's something very important. It's literally a language. And so today I invited Alexis to speak about all his collaboration, and I want to start with a very special one. You may or may not know that one of the last silk maker, traditional silk maker, founded, I think, in the 17th century, in the year 1600, so it's a long, long time ago, called Tassinari and Châtel, part of the Le Lièvre group, very famous group of fabrics, more for furniture or stuff like that, or for curtains, and he decided to work with these people to create a unique pair of sneakers that we're going to show you. Tell us about this project.
The project was all about inviting an old lady to have a rock and roll dance.
To dance rock and roll with you.
Yeah.
Because Tassinari and Châtel is a very old lady, 1600.
She is a very old lady, and it's all about modernity and how you can take past and push it in the future.
Yes.
So what we're here to talk about as a brand is you've used the expression of French flair.
Yeah.
We like to define ourselves as a French flair with the savoir-faire.
Oh, you use French flair, really?
Yeah.
Because I'm a rugby guy, so when you look at the team of France, we won against Ireland yesterday. I don't know when this is going to be broadcasted. I've been looking back again at the game 3 times already. I know this game by heart. Anyway, this is another. Yeah. This is in rugby. We speak about French flair because we have a different way of playing rugby,
and we have a different way of playing life in France because we love so much small details, quality, the art of doing things, hands, know-how. All these things are the why our country is what it is on a worldwide basis. About cooking, about furnitures, about design, architecture, fashion, I mean, wine.
Of course.
Champagne. Of course. I could keep going this way.
Oh, yeah.
For a long time.
So you design with them a sneaker. So you really broke the codes, because you can say, okay, silk can go with some classic stuff, and you decided to go exactly the other side and say, we're going to make a sneaker with one of the most iconic silk maker in the world.
On our iconic sneakers, which is Bandit.
Yes.
and bandit is also a name which is funny if we do that kind of thing.
Of course.
So yeah, it's exactly what you're talking about. Creating a mix between all the know-how and something really like a huge heritage and today's world, and the fact that we can use these materials, this know-how, and everything that beauty is producing to be really used in the real life today, not only in Le Louvre or Versailles or l'Élysée, which are the
this
main
is where you
places
find normally
in
the silk of Tassillery.
This is where they're used.
So you decided to take them from the curtain and put them
in the street.
In the street directly. So once again, you'll see all the project and the collaboration that Alexis did are not per se commercial project. You can buy them if you want, of course, but that's not the original spirit.
And some people do.
Of course,
hopefully,
of course,
they do, but they do as collectionists will do. So this is the good part of it. Indeed, we do not produce that kind of projects for the money, but really to show who we are and try to bring a message and try to make a difference in a world where now a lot of things are mainstream and industrial. Even communication is. I mean, it's getting boring, guys. In our opinion. So we really try to shake it, but shake it with a huge love for aesthetics, elegance, sartorialism. We're talking about good things made to last. With
a great taste, but that's only my opinion.
Second
thing, we just spoke about silk, and you have a project that is close to our heart because we know this family, and I think in America you also know them. It's the people from Petrossian. Petrossian is one of the highest regarded name in the world of caviar, and they are doing incredible thing with salmon also. And they have the same idea as ours. Everything is done as it should be done, according to the gospel. That is to say, really artisanship, know-how, the way they do their caviar, the way they raise the salmon and everything is something fantastic. And so you had an idea with them, a recycling idea, an ecologist idea to take the skin of the salmon they produce and to transform them into an object of art. Explain to us.
In France, we are lucky enough to have one very specific tannery, which name is Ichthyoos.
So as you brought two samples.
Two very small samples.
Here
you go. And the thing is, we transform the skin of the fish.
It doesn't smell fish.
No, you see?
Yeah.
We're magicians.
It took a lot of work, I suppose, because that's really sticks.
But also, you have the smell, which is easy to find out that it's not here. But also, try to make it move. You will see it's very difficult to crush. It's very hard. Which is another thing that has been done and well done. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, we try to transform a waste into a product. So that means you have to give a value to the waste. And to do this, we are using Petrossian's salmon's skins.
That normally they would throw
to
away.
And pay for it because you have to pay for that. Because treating the waste is really difficult because it's biological things. You have, it's food you have to treat. It's a lot of work and money. So now we take this waste and we try to transform it into something that has a value, which is leather.
Okay.
And in France, as you know, we're obsessed with leather.
We are.
Because this is our industry, and this is luxury, is all about the leather at the origin.
Of course.
And now we try to make something good for the planet because we use the waste, transform it into something really beautiful.
Yes.
We can check what skin it is from what batch of fish and everything.
Yes.
And at the end, it's going to become incredible sneakers made by us, Caulaincourt, with Petrossian. And in my opinion, Petrossian, you've talked about them 5 minutes ago, but in my opinion, it's one of the most beautiful luxury houses in the world.
Yes.
showcasing the French know-how and excellence in, making things.
Yes.
I rather not eat for 1 week if I have a chance to eat one time what they do. So
we understand this very well.
You're starting to know me, and I'm an authentic guy.
Yeah.
And when I say that, I really think.
Yeah.
I really.
But I will prefer to eat Petrossian every day if I can. That's another story. It means
me too. So perhaps we have to call Michael. And,
yes. At the moment we speak together, we don't have the samples of the sneaker, but this is the magic of video. At the moment, we're going to publish this video.
We
the
hope
sneakers,
to have pictures of them.
Well, you hope to have. I'm sure we're going to wait for them. And so here they are. And so this is beautiful. I suppose it will be beautiful because I don't see them for the moment. And it's made with a tannery called Ichthyosis. It is in France too, right?
Yes, Ichthyosis is a some kind. Somehow it's a new generation tannery.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to innovate and to bring something to the industry.
Yes.
So that's why they're getting specialized in fish skin, transformed into leathers.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's really, really great. As you know, I'm a passionate man and I love fishing, so I'm very close
to... You're a fisherman, real one.
A real one,
yeah.
I can tell you.
Yeah.
So I'm very close to all these issues with the environment, the sea, rivers, and everything. So we've been working with them to try to get the best result, the best possible results.
Yes.
So we're doing something good for the planet, but as well we're going to do something beautiful, not only good for the planet.
Excellent. I love that. So this is this thing in partnership with the House of Petrossian, magnificent house. Yeah. We know Alexandre Petrossian. Hello, Alexandre. And with this tannery Ichthyosis, and these are the first. I don't know if it has been done in the world already. Shoes with some. I've seen some stingray for sure.
Stingray has been here for generations,
okay.
But this kind of fish, perhaps there has been some attempts in the world, but I've never seen any products. I've never seen any shoe with salmon skin, which will be able to last as a shoe, because it doesn't have only to be beautiful, it has to last over time, because we are making shoes that are made to last,
of course,
including our sneakers that are resolable. So if we are producing that kind of sneakers, which we call when we're together the Sartorial sneakers, because they are very well done without any plastics. Mm-hmm. If we are able to resole them, of course, the leather has to resist.
Of course.
That's a minimum.
So another project, which is just not a project, another collaboration, creative collaboration, is in front of me. I'm going to show you this first, and you're going to guess. Okay, so it just put on the sneaker. So this is made from Christophe Cortez. So once again, this name may ring a bell in the people who are into shoes and quality shoes. Christophe Cortez is the brother of Pierre Cortez. He's a bootmaker himself, Compagnon du Devoir, this guild of craftsmen in France, extremely high level. He's been a bespoke shoemaker all his life, and for, I would say, a couple of years, he started to work with metal. Is that correct?
And it's his new passion.
Yeah. And so he's making little things like that. And you say, what is that? And this is specifically has been developed for Caulaincourt to add something a little bit different, special to one of your iconic sneakers, which is this one. Explain to us what it is.
The Bandit. Christophe Cortez, who is a friend of mine, he is someone who is a really rock and roll guy.
Yes,
he likes to shake things and everything. Despite he's one of the best shoemaker in the world, we're talking about formal shoes.
Yes.
So when I invited him to join for a collab, at the origin, I wanted him to reinterpret the Bandit, which is this style here. And we were walking together, and I thought, no, you know what? Let's take your new craftsman, your new craft,
your new passion, for metal, your new craft,
and push it into our shoes. So we're going to bring something from you, which is not shoe, in my shoe.
Okay.
So he's making rings, incredible rings in metal. He's sculpting himself, and we decided to produce these Bandit rings, which are made to join the shoe here on that leather strap, which is very representative to this shoe.
Yeah.
But you can also put it on the laces if you want to show it more, and you can change it every day. And all these little figures here, this one, and skulls as well, they are the bandits from different continents.
That's funny.
So we have Asia with Japan here. We have the classic skull. We have this from UK, and I mean, I'm not going to tell them.
Okay. That's funny. So you can say it's jewelry for your shoes.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. But it's made by a real bespoke shoemaker.
Yeah, and it's made. I know it's made by hand by a bona fide artisan for sure.
In France.
So this is a nice project. Beside the fact that this sneaker, he was the first one to pollute me with sneakers. I was resisting sneakers, and I had this model, and of course I couldn't resist because it's beautiful, and now it is resolable. I think there's an episode on our channel with Alexis that we speak about that specifically, but you heard it well. Now the time when you wear your sneakers, you kill them and you throw them away. If you want, it's over, because now this kind of sneaker can be resolable and can last 10 to 20 years if well maintained, but that's another subject. So that's the partnership with Christophe Quartet, and it's called I Love Metal.
Yeah, that's the name of his brand, of his new brand, which is producing metal rings.
Okay.
For humans.
Fabulous. Another thing I wanted to show you, so we don't have it here, is that since already for 2-3 years, you are more and more collaborating into garments. That is to say, you are making, I know you like to design your own garments, so you have partners with which you work, and they design your wardrobe, and sometimes when you're really comfortable with it and you like it, some of your customers say, oh, I would like to have the same jacket as you, or I would like to have the same whatever as you. And so you decided that for a few pieces, very, very curated, you will partner with a company called Abienza, which is normally they are into trousers, if I remember.
Yeah,
this
the
is
origin
their
they are
specialty.
trousers specialists, but the reality is that they're just making great.
Okay, and so you
clothes.
design with them something that you were using for yourself. It's a kind of a Charles stripe blazer with metal buttons, something like a twist. Only we're going to show it on the screen right now. So this is the first project you did with him.
Yeah, a few. I think it was 2 years ago. And you're right. I designed most of the clothes I'm wearing. I'm lucky enough to have friends to make them.
Okay. Yes,
and,
of course.
And when we meet with customers or whoever, sometimes. Quite often people are asking, can I buy this? Can I buy this? Give me the address. So I was thinking it would be a cool idea to make some experimental project. So we can provide a few of my wardrobe pieces.
Your personal wardrobe, yeah.
Yeah, so that's about doing this. And the first project was a quite dressy jacket. We were going to show. And now the new one is this pink.
This one.
Bomber's jacket.
Well, I don't know if we call this. We asked Sonia. She said it's kind of a mix between a bomber jacket and a varsity jacket. Even this is not exactly a varsity and not exactly a bomber, but this is why it's a Caulaincourt, because you're not exactly this and not exactly that. You do the things your own way. Yeah. So this is beautiful. So it's a corduroy.
Yeah, exactly. And so this is mine, which is the pink one, the number one. Yeah. And we decided to produce it in green, which is a little bit flashy, and also quiet colors as the navy one and the cognac ones. So everybody can have it in a color he's going to be able to wear. Okay,
so I'm going to try the navy one. It's not, it was planned. The navy one is just here. But I'm going to cut the camera 1 second and I give you an appointment in exactly 2 seconds. So here I am with the blue.
A new man.
Yeah, with the navy blue version. Well, okay, I'm going to show you without the microphone.
And with beautiful.
With a tie, it works very well, huh?
It's great.
This is really a vintage tie. Huh? You can see immediately it's from Tie Your Tie. My friend Kenji Kaga is a Japanese designer working in Florence, Italy. Japan and Florence, it works very well. Well, I found this extremely comfortable, and I think it's kind of chic also. You can really wear it in different situations. Versatility is the main word for that.
That's the point of my work I do for myself when I design clothes. It's about versatility. So I want the clothes to be elegant, but still I don't have to think about my jacket all the time to match it. So I want it to be matching a lot of different outfits and to be efficient in that way, but keeping it elegant.
Yeah, that's a very strange effect of this kind of, I don't know how it's designed. I mean, I know how it's designed, but I don't know why. But when you put it on, you feel like you lost like 10 pounds immediately. I don't know why.
This is because that's one of my natural need.
No, but I think it's real. I mean, it's really flattering for your overall silhouette, so it's beautiful. So, of course, once again, it's like an aesthetic project. It's like a research almost project, experimentation.
Exactly. I'm not going to announce that Caulaincourt is becoming a fashion brand or a clothes brand or a tailor or whatever. Yeah. I'm just trying to play with my aesthetics, artists and artisans, and trying just to make something with it.
But still, if people want to acquire them, they can.
Of course, that's the objective. But it's a prolongement.
Yeah, it's a continuation.
It's a continuation of my vision.
Extension of your vision.
Exactly, it's an extension of my vision. I try to bring with my work on the shoes, and it's an extension because I love aesthetics, and it's
we get a mosquito here.
It's the same mosquito as 1 year ago.
Yeah, that's so funny, and he likes us. Huh? I don't know why. It's coming. It's playing with his life.
Yeah, it's next year we're going to give him a name.
I have a last topic I want to cover with you. Is you do now special edition. So this gentleman also have a different idea about what a special edition should be, because he's doing, everybody's doing collaboration like you do with iconic brands, but this time you wanted to give a wide card, that is to say, total freedom to people that you like, or people that with humans, basically, not brands.
Yeah, humans instead of brands, because humans, they have their freedom, which has nothing to do with money when it comes to outfits.
Okay.
And to outfits creation. So the way they live, and what we do at Caulaincourt is all about lifestyle, Parisian lifestyle, French love for aesthetics and what it's good in all the significations we
so you invited as a first collaborator for that is in this new idea of I don't know if you say I give you a white card. A white card in France means when I give you carte blanche, means you do whatever you want.
Yeah, white paper. So you can draw whatever you want. Okay. Yeah.
And you did it with
which is not really true, because I do co-design the shoes.
Of course, I can imagine. But, so for the first one, you worked with Léon, who was working with us. Léon, that people who are following this channel know. So tell me what it is.
Léon Luchard, who is a real dandy now in France, and we have produced together this pinnacle loafer, which I'm really fond of, I must say. Yeah.
It's a beautiful shoe. So I'm going to remove the wood.
It's made in Northampton. The quality is really crazy. The last is beautiful, very balanced.
So it's difficult to show. We're going to take some B-rolls after with Louis. Because inside it's a derby.
It's a two eyelets derby inside, and outside it's a loafer system.
And it can looks like a tassel loafer a little bit this, but at the same time on the side it looks like a Balmoral. It can be a Balmoral Oxford or Balmoral boot.
Yeah, exactly.
This Balmoral stitching here. So we can tell this is an hybrid.
Yeah, totally.
So we can tell you name it a lion as a reference to the all-time dandies of the 18th and 19th and 20th, beginning of 20th century. So it's an hybrid, literally. This is a beautiful creation.
In my opinion, I mean, to my heart, it's very emotional, because this is like a comeback to my first love shoes, very dressy, very, very dandy style. And to tell you the small story, Léon Luchard has been one of my customers for many years. I didn't know he was customer. Yeah. And I've done my researches, and I've discovered that the only kind of shoe he owns at Caulaincourt is loafers.
I know. Yeah,
so this is funny. So we had to make a loafer together.
Yes.
But now it's a derby as well. Yeah. So it's
beautiful.
A little different.
Well done. And then the second one you wanted to show me?
The second one is totally different.
White is white. This is
it's a
deer leather.
shoe.
I can tell immediately. If you are into leather, you immediately deer leather is fantastic.
It's like butter.
Yeah, it's beautiful in the hand, of course, on the feet. By definition,
it's like a glove. It's very, very flexible.
Yeah.
And this is the perfect summer shoe. And the guy,
look at that. Yeah, it's crazy.
The guy we've invited to do this, his name is Paul de la Nouvelle,
yes,
who is the founder of Champagne Maison, whose name is La Nouvelle.
The Champagne La Nouvelle. Never tried it, but I will.
Which is a French champagne.
Yeah.
And he has a pure aesthetics of, jet setters, but from the 60s or 50s.
Yes.
When at that time we loved to travel and to with the trucks and
yes, of course
beautiful things, enjoying friends all over the world, and this is somehow it's a dandy from today, not from the past.
And so his dream was to have a white
have one shoe which could be his only shoe for the whole summer when he travels the world.
Yes.
To make parties and with champagne thing.
So that can go with anything.
That's the goal. Yeah. So you can be pretty dressy with it, with a tuxedo.
Yeah.
Or you can wear it with a pair of shorts. Or really, it's very 360.
Okay. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I like it. I'm not sure I'm able to wear this. Maybe in a short or in a swimsuit, maybe.
Yeah.
Otherwise, with a white
with a martini glass.
Of course. Of course. But I can try to visualize what. But the idea was to have this very, outstanding shoe in a beautiful thing, because
very, very
the material
flexible.
For me does everything. It's crazy.
Exactly.
This
the
is
material and the color. Yeah.
This is so.
It's the inspiration is taken from from many things, but mainly to be very simple from the movie which name is Talented Mr. Ripley.
Yes, of course.
Where you can find this very strong aesthetics with that kind of summer outfits.
So question, those two shoes, you said, okay, the money is not the motivation, because this is long-term project to really express your aesthetics and have other customers from Caulaincourt express theirs.
Exactly.
But of course people can buy them. Even if it's not the main goal, they can still buy them. I suppose it's on pre-order.
Yeah,
and
it's pre-order
I have
only.
A question. Actually, Sonia just gave us a question, which is: how about if somebody wants to use this on their boat, for example? Can you put a rubber sole
this
or
is a good question.
Or whatever?
Yeah. We can bring some additional rubber sole on the heel and sole. So this is a custom made finish, and we can bring it on top of the shoe.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah. Okay, great.
But this is a really good question, because most of the time people do not think about it. But in summer, there is water.
Yes.
Because
that's right.
Because there is the sea, and there is, all these activities outdoors and so on, and including boats, of course.
Excellent. Okay, so you see, ladies and gentlemen, for those among you who still believe that, people who are into dressing well, classic style, sartorialism, as we say today, are, a little bit closed-minded, are not very fun, a little bit boring, traditional, etc. We wanted to show you with this little episode that not only it's not true, but at the same time we can still respect the craftsmanship which is at the heart of what we do on this channel, but at the same time putting into a modern way. And Alexis is very well known in our country, and I think now over the world, for his creativity. So thank you very much for sharing with us this wonderful project. I'm sure there's still a lot in your head and for the future.
Yeah, because this is all about culture.
Yes.
So culture is very large and vast.
Exactly. So there's specifically in this country, we have a lot of possibility. Thank you, Alexis, for your visit.
Thanks
and for us,
Hugo.
I give you an appointment. I hope you enjoyed all this French flair, and I give you an appointment to the next edition of Sartorial Talks soon. Bye-bye, my friends. Bye-bye.
Thank you.